Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, I wanted to talk on this situation that involves this teacher and it was a substitute teacher and a student, because this particular situation, I really don't know who to side with. I feel like both parties was wrong. And I know there's going to be people talking about that. How would you feel if a substitute teacher put their hands on your kid? I'm like, yeah, I would be upset about that type of stuff. But if my kid told me, like, because the thing is this, like, I don't feel, no, I can't say that. I can't say that. I was getting ready to say something, but I'm like, no, I can't say that. But my thing is this, though. You say something that's going to upset this teacher, and if they were over it, but that's the thing though, nobody don't really know that until you said something, that wrong thing. But I'm like, I definitely would look at my kid and be like, fam, you shouldn't be saying stuff like that. You shouldn't be saying things that's going to trigger this teacher. Like, that's something, especially if you know that one particular thing is going to trigger that teacher. So at the end of the day, I definitely would ask my kid, why say that? Why do that? Because what, you don't like how they giving you too much work? Okay, that's cool. I definitely would talk to my kid about that and stuff. But no, I would 100% be going off on that teacher. But no, it's like in this particular situation, so the substitute teacher was black, the kid was white. I don't know what the backstory was. There wasn't really that much of an explanation. It's just only the video that's going viral. But so anyways, at some point in time, the sub and the kid got into a fight. And yeah, the substitute teacher, I don't know if he knocked the kid out or if he knocked the kid down, but he did knock the kid down. I don't know if the kid was completely out and stuff, but anyways, it's something where I'm like, it's an unfortunate situation. The substitute teacher shouldn't have put his hands on the kid, but the kid shouldn't have called that teacher the N-word. And I'm not trying to hear nobody talking about, oh, well, the teacher, he should know that kid. There is no defense for that kid. There is no defense for that kid at all. I know there's going to be people out there all like, dude, they want to use the N-word for any old reason possible. And they want to defend N-word usage. Look, bruh, there's people in this world where I don't care about that type of stuff. If a kid's calling me the N-word, I'm like, oh, I'm about to get this kid expelled. I'm gonna ruin your education all the way up. So I'm like, no. Go ahead. Continue calling me. Record this. I'm like, matter of fact, I'm gonna record it. Go ahead. Call me the N-word as many times as you want to. I guarantee and I promise you, I'm sending this to the principal. I'm sending it to everybody to ensure that your education is messed up and you're gonna most likely have to switch schools. And that's going to put your parents in a situation. Pretty much it's going to cause them an inconvenience, So yeah, I'm going to mess up. My thing is this: that kid trying to ruin my day, or I'm going to ruin his year. If it's anything, I'm going to post that video online and ruin that kid's life. And I know people will be thinking like, oh, well, that's messed up. It's messed up. The kid's calling me the N-word. Ain't nobody trying to get on the kid. I'm like, they just want to get. So that's why I'm like, I'm not going to get on the teacher. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like with the teacher, how he reacted. Yeah, he shouldn't have reacted like that, because it's like, now you done messed up your income. I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like there's going to be people that's going to be like, they just going to look over it and stuff and be like, yeah, that kid had it coming and things. But yeah, then there's going to probably be some others. I know there's going to probably be people where they're going to be all like, oh, he should. I think he did get arrested. I believe he did get arrested and stuff. Let's just overall see real quick, because they say he did get arrested. I think no, he did knock the kid out. There's like, he did knock the kid out and stuff. So, but somebody had posted the video and said hashtag free the substitute teacher, and I believe that they went to the school and stuff. But yeah, it's like the thing, it looked like the kid, so the kid's Hispanic. That's one thing that I say, that there's a lot of Hispanic people that be using, oh no, that kid is knocked out. Yeah, that kid is 100% knocked out. I'm watching the video as I'm doing this podcast episode, and I can tell you right now, that kid looked out. He had that look on his face. Well, it looked like they were both fighting with one another and stuff, but yeah, it's like the thing is like, he can't do stuff like that. The kid talking on the kid and stuff, he can't say the N-word to somebody, and it's like, fam, you know at the end of the day they're going to react a certain way to that. Yeah, to your friends. My thing is this. If you're going to say it amongst your friends, you do whatever you want to do. All right, I can't stop you from saying whatever you want to say to your friends, but when you start saying it to other people, I guarantee and I promise you, this is a lesson learned to this kid. You do not, under any circumstances, call a teacher the N-word. Under any circumstance. But that's the thing, though, because I wanted to talk on that, the whole N-word usage thing. But still, though, I want to, yeah, this is going to pretty much be a 2-for-1 special, because I do want to talk on, like, students versus teachers, and then this N-word usage and stuff. But I'm going to say right now that there are, some teachers in this world where it's like they should not be teachers, whether they're a substitute teacher or whether they're actual full-blown teacher. But yeah, it's like at times there's just people in this world where it's like they take up that job and it's like, most likely taking it in because that's the only job that's available. But I'm like, no, you got to keep searching around, because I definitely think that they should be doing a test or something to ensure, like, are you fit to be a teacher? Because if not, then nah, bro, you ain't gonna be teaching at this school. Maybe somewhere else, but not at this school. Because no, there's even teachers that I can think of where I'm like, I wouldn't fight them, but it's like, yeah, I got into some arguments with some teachers, like art teachers and substitute teachers. I'll never forget, there's this one substitute teacher where this was my senior year in high school, so I'm a TA for this, it's like a freshman, sophomore class. So anyways, being a TA, well, I mean, it's like the teacher that was there, she was doing the majority of the teaching. I was just kind of just sitting there, just getting, the passing grade and the credit and stuff. But so anyways, so I remember like the actual teacher, she went, because it was like a 2-teacher classroom. So the one teacher, like the side teacher, she was like pretty much Robin, and then the main teacher was Batman. So Robin gone. I think she was sick or whatever the situation is, so they had a sub for Robin. So anyways, Batman left. The main teacher, she was gone. She, for some reason, I think went to the office, but she was gone for a long period of time. I mean, the teacher, she was gone all the way up until like the class had ended, and then pretty much we were all heading home. So yeah, I don't know what that situation was all about, but nah, she left that substitute teacher there all by herself. I don't even think she was like there to teach the class or anything. She was just there just collecting the check and stuff. So anyways, so so I remember the class, they started getting all wild and things. I'm sitting there just minding my own business. I'm like, look, I'm a TA. They ain't saying nothing about me controlling the classroom. They ain't said none of that, all right? So the teacher, she never told me that in the beginning of the year, because I know people are going to try to get on me talking about you should have tried to help. That ain't my position to be out there helping. I'm like, but plus I was friends. The crazy thing is like I was friends with some of the kids, so it's like, yeah, I very well could have told them too, but I was like, no, that teacher, all the time she called my mom, no, I ain't helping her with nothing, all right? So she brought that on herself. She should have picked and choose what students was going to be in that class. But it's like, yeah, it's at the end of the day, them kids, they all, conjure up and they start hanging around each other. Of course they going to be loud. That is what a kid is. They are loud, all right? So, but anyways, so yeah, the class, they start, getting all wild and loud and all that stuff. And so I was finding it funny because she was arguing, the substitute teacher, she was arguing with every student in the classroom, every student. And so anyways, then she looked at me and she was all like, how did she start it off again? Overall, she was trying to call me out for not helping her and stuff. And so I got on her and I'm like, you're supposed to be the substitute teacher. They hired you to teach these kids. What are you doing? I'm like, I straight up questioned her because I'm like, you're trying to flip this on me as if I'm like, fam, I am a student. I am friends. These are my peers. These are my co-workers. So at the end of the day, I'm like, where's your co-worker at? Gone. Done left you alone. So I'm like, nah, you ain't gonna try to flip this on me because you don't know how to do your job and stuff. So I said that to her. I do remember questioning her her job abilities and things. I did say something along the lines, I'm all like, you don't know how to do your job. So she got mad, stormed out of the classroom and stuff. And at this point, they were all just kind of like looking at me, like laughing about what I said and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, how's she gonna get on me? Then after that, the class ended. We were all heading home and stuff. And I'm like, because I think she said she was gonna go get a teacher. I'm like, man, I don't care. I'm like, get a teacher, get every teacher in here, bruh. I am going to be Thanos, even though the Avengers, well, no, it was out. Did they? No, yeah, they did mention Thanos at some point. Well, anyways, but yes, I was like, I'm about to be Thanos against these teachers. I'll line up each and every one of these teachers and we'll roast them, okay? I do not care. I am going to graduate. Get out my face, ma'am. But yeah, I was like, that teacher, she was just, that's up. She was just on some weird stuff, though. And I'm like, fam. But that, it's, even from like main teachers, I could think of just, all right, so the same classroom. That teacher, I'm telling you, she was, I don't know if she's still teaching today. I really don't know of her situation. I don't know what's going on, but hopefully everything is good. But as a person, she seems like she could be a kind, genuine person. But as a teacher, she was not fit to be a teacher. The amount of time she was calling kids moms, she was calling my mom, she was calling kids moms in that classroom. I'm saying it was every day. I know, I'm telling you guys this right now, and I'm not joking when I say this. It was every day when she was calling somebody's mom or a parent, whoever, guardian, whoever. But she was always calling home for somebody. And I'm thinking to myself, fam, if you gotta call a parent or a guardian that many times for every kid in the classroom, I mean every year I had that teacher, she was always calling somebody's parent. So yeah, it got to the point. I remember my mom was like, she didn't even care because I told her, I was like, yeah, I'm doing, like, you could check my grades, all that stuff, I'm doing good. I don't know why she's come, because especially that my senior year, I think I only had failed one class, and then eventually I bumped to them, which was the health class. But anyways, yeah, I bumped that grade up. I think it was from an F to a C and things, and so by the time, like, yeah, it was like towards the end of the year and stuff. But that was the only class that I was messing up in and stuff. And so eventually I was like, yeah, I think but no, it was like I showed my mom my the grades. I think I even had told her about that teacher and stuff, the health teacher. So yeah, it was a situation where my mom, she cared, but at the same time it was like, yeah, it got to a point where she was getting annoyed. You know, it was like she went from like caring to getting annoyed, like, fam, why do you keep calling me? He has a whole other parent. Call them, bother them, but stop bothering me. And no, even I was getting annoyed from my mom. I even remember there was a time where the teacher, she goes and sets up some stuff talking about, oh, can you go to the office and pick up some papers? So I go up there, get some papers. I'm thinking to myself, that's odd. I'm like, she don't ever ask me to do that. I come back in the classroom. I kid you not. This is how cool I was with this class. I was more, if I guarantee and I promise you, if she had me become a teacher and told me everything that I needed to do for that class and stuff, I guarantee and I promise you they would have listened to me and stuff. I guarantee and I promise you that. But so anyways, so I come back, give her the papers, go in my little corner and sit and stuff. I can't remember what I did when I was in her class. I think I just was, I can't remember if I was listening to music or on my phone, whatever the situation is. But, so anyways, I go in the corner, I'm sitting down, kid comes up, he act like he going for some stuff, right? And so he goes and he whispers it, and he's all like, hey, yo, Tyler, she was, when you went to the office, she, called your mom and stuff about some stuff. And so I'm kind of like shocked because I'm like, for one, I'm like, the kid, I'm like, I'm cool with them, but not to the point where, you tell me some stuff like that. At least I didn't think I was that cool with them and stuff, but nah, he was cool enough to tell me that. So I stood up in the middle of the class and I said, hey, look, you ain't got to send me off to the office to call my mom and stuff. If you gonna call my mom while I'm in here so I can hear what you saying, because I already know you probably said some crap to her that ain't true. If you looking for work, I got it. If it's finished, yes. I'm like, so before you just start going around calling people's mom, I was like, look up your information first. Oh yeah, I went off in that classroom. And so, yeah, I was like, there are some teachers in this world where I'm like, yeah, they're not fit to be teachers, But, no, there are some students too. I ain't gonna lie on that. There are some students where it's like, they're not, they need to be off up in some school where it's like, they got some hard teachers, some teachers that were like, not gonna put hands on them, but overall is going to, teach them. It's like, hey, how you carrying on? You ain't gonna make it far in life. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So, but I felt like there was something else that I was going to talk on, but dang, I can't remember it. But overall, though, I'm like, yeah, with that situation with the substitute teacher and the kid, I'm like, yeah, to that kid, stop using the N-word, okay? You're not even black. If you're black, okay, you shouldn't even use it while being black, but it's like, at the same time, yeah, bro, it's like, you're not black, so therefore, you should not be saying that word under any circumstances. If you're gonna say it amongst people that are your friends, where it's like, okay, they not gonna care, but it's like, even if that would be crazy, though, where he got friends and they getting on him for saying it, it's like, bro, you're not even black, like, why is you using that word and stuff? Do you think you use that word? Because my thing is this, if you're standing in a crowd of some of the most hardcore black people in the world, do you think like, even let's say you're standing in front of Barack Obama, he ain't even a hard person. He used to be the president of the United States. Do you think you use the N-word in front of him? No, you would not. So therefore, don't even say it. If it's to the substitute teacher, I'm like, yeah, bro, it's one of those things where it's like, there's some kids in this world where they gonna get you to that point. Look, bro, it's like, either, just be calm, cool, and collected when doing your job, or go find like another profession and things. But anyways, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. Stay tuned for the next episode. Make sure you like and subscribe if you're viewing this on YouTube. Follow or subscribe viewing this on a podcast streaming service. Thank you guys, and peace.